Alrighty, man. Shark Customs, we are rolling. We did a video 2 days ago, powder coating, and had a lot of interest in that, and a lot of feedback on that. A lot of people wanted to see what it was going to look like when all the bits and pieces were powder coated. Obviously, I did the frame, I did leaf springs, I did the straight axle. Yesterday, I dicked around with the rear end. I was just gonna paint the whole rear end because it was all together. I was just gonna paint it black and stick it in there with the silver trailing arms. I'm not calling this chrome by any means, because if I show you the difference, I'm going to show you the difference. That's chrome. That's a nice chrome powder coat. These pipes, they might have been done with the same stuff. The frame, you can see the difference. It's more of a silver. The straight axle, it's more of a silver. It's not really, there's little areas where it looks really good, but the frame, the leaf springs, all that stuff, yeah, I did it. I was gonna mix it up. I was gonna do a little bit of silver, a little bit of chrome, a little bit of black. The center, so this center pod, which is a grinder, everybody knows. I did it black because I actually had to, I had a broken piece of the aluminum when I took it all apart. And of course I don't have a TIG welder here. It would have been nice to have a TIG welder here, but what I used is all the way around this side, I used body panel adhesive, which is great with, sheet metal and whatnot, and I scuffed it all up. With like 80 grit, and I figured, that'll, once it's all cured, it should hold it together, better. That's all I'm gonna say. It should hold it together better. I got it all back together in its glory, as you can see. Got the trailing arms, we got the fakie motor. Now, as far as the power plant that was in this, I'm going to grab it. Camera girl's going to follow me. It was now this is all home built. The majority of it. I had this 4-stroke weed whacker. Here's the throttle servo. I cut it off the frame because I just had it tack welded. And my idea was to put this back in here and just make some makeshift mounts off of these rods so that I could just bolt it back in place. But okay, I'm gonna tell you the truth. I don't like this motor. I don't really like weed eater motors. Not for the weight of these vehicles. I'm just gonna set this down. Not for the weight of these vehicles. These vehicles, they're 24, 25, 26, 27. Like the weight of them just goes all the way up. The one I've got over there on the shelf, I got a 34-pounder over there. And actually, when I had that motor in this with the body shell on it, was 27 pounds. And that's a lot of weight. That's a lot of weight for a weed whacker motor to kind of haul around. And, it's a good little engine, It's a 4-stroke. The clutch didn't burn out. It pushed this thing, you know, you saw the video, man, of it, me driving it around in the parking lot, and it pushed it around okay, you know. Um, I just, I'm just one of those people. I need just a little more behind the wheels, you know. And I got a plan for this, man. I was gonna do it earlier today, and I didn't get around to it. I was busy actually spraying PVA and laying up more body panels for the 34 coupes, because that's just what I do, man. Freaking camera girl. We actually have a van right outside the door. She had that in here. I've basically so when people come lately with their, you know,
Issues.
their issues, I'm gonna say their bullshit work on their vehicles, I've kind of thrown it at the wife, you know, Karen. Hey, here, honey, here's another job for you. You know, this is the stuff that I used to do day in, day out, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, she likes the challenge. That's what I'm going to say. She likes the challenge. And we have had a flurry just in the last, I'm going to say, 4 months. We have had a flurry of electrical nightmares, like mostly electrical nightmares. Now she does brake jobs, you know, she does oil changes, she does all that crap, man, you know. And so I basically told her she's the new mechanic of the shop because I'm busy doing, yes, I'm busy doing this stuff, the quarter scale stuff. You know, I'm trying to build this stuff. I'm trying to sell it, whether it be chassis or bodies or, you know, whatnot. And I'm trying to concentrate on that. So I gave her my old reins. That's what I'm saying. I gave her my own reins. No, don't get me wrong, man. I still help with all that stuff. You know, sometimes things are, let's face it, man, sometimes things are tough. And, yeah, you need some muscle. She's got muscle, man. Don't get me wrong, man. She can figure it out and she can make it happen. But I don't mind jumping in, you know, with the mechanical side of stuff. Now, when it comes to the electrical, oh yeah, I am just hella out of there. Because I hate electrical ghosts. That's what I call them. Electrical ghosts. You know, you got weird things going on in a vehicle and it's like, you know, dash lights come on and then they go off and headlights go on and then they go. I leave that crap up to the camera girl because she loves to get in there with a computer and diagnose stuff, and that's not me, man. I'm the hands-on. That's what I am, man. I am the hands-on. But yeah, I'm gonna lift this thing up. Hopefully the wheels are not tightened on, but yeah, hopefully you can you get a good look at it. But yeah, we got her all, most of the raw metal all powdered up. I figured out why. In the last video, this thing looked like it was kind of hopping as it was running. I had a bent axle. Don't know how that happened, but I had a bent axle. I cured it, but I'm thinking about, like I said, I have this big Baja upstairs, and I'm thinking about ripping the motor out of it and putting that power plant in here because, you know, I want to be able to do donuts. And is it going to lift the front wheels? I doubt it. But I figured that was, I don't use that Baja. I bought it. It was cheap. I want to get the body for this. It's right behind the camera girl. I'll grab it. I'll set it on. I want to get this thing all cleaned up. I'll get this thing all cleaned up. This body. I got to do a little more trimming. Got to cut the windows and whatnot, obviously. But yeah, and I know you guys, you've all seen these cars and they all kind of look the same and blah blah blah. Now I put this bar here with this little standoff because I'm going to glue a piece of wood to the back, probably epoxy it and fiberglass it, and then it'll be easier to mount the grill shroud like so. And nice thing is I get this little, get this nice little piece of metal here. I can always bolt something to it that sticks off to the sides, and you could, make a headlight bracket or something like that. As far as a bumper, not sure. I might do something fancy. I had a couple of different ideas for this one. Kind of wanted to do like what they call a cow plow. Yeah, what you see on the front of a train, like and I was thinking a couple pieces of wire, down around the front of it, but, kind of gotta watch what I'm doing. And this one, depending on what power plant I put in there, this one might be very available for purchase, because I've got so many projects on the shelf, and I've got other cars upstairs, and I need to, I can't keep them all. That's what I'm saying. I can't keep them all as much as I would love to. I can't keep them all because, the whole idea behind this stuff is to kind of build them and sell them. That's always my thing. I love to build stuff, and I love to push it out the door. Wish I could keep them all, but the obsession only goes so far.
Then they become shelf queens.
Yeah, well, that's right. We got a whole bunch of shelf queens up there. They all get used eventually, but I can only use so many at a time. Is what I'm getting at. That's like the yellow coupe with the jet boat. That one is definitely available. Obviously, we want to test the jet boat in a river, a pond, whatever. But that one is definitely going to be available in the very near future. The whole combo is what I'm saying. You get the coupe, you get the trailer, you get the jet boat, and at a very, it's going to be a very reasonable price, man. Like, I'm talking, 12 to 15 range. That's all I'm gonna say. And if anybody's interested in something like that, give me a message, man. Hit me up. Because scratch built like this, you're probably like 12,000 to 12, somewhere in that range, man, for one of these big ass bad boy toys. Like all scratch, this one all scratch built. You want me to slap you together a Baja with a coupe body and stuff like that, man. Freaking, they're reasonable. That's all I'm gonna say about that. But yeah, there you have it, man. Another little short video from Sharp Customs, man. Share, like, subscribe. Thank you to all my new subscribers. I got a handful. That's what I'm going to say. I got a handful. And the view hours, man. You guys are the shit, man. You're making it happen. You're making it happen, man. Like here at Sharp Customs, we want to get monetized onto YouTube. And the more you watch, man, the more it's getting closer. And just wanted to thank you all for that. You know, the more you watch, the closer we get. And you know, we're not in this for the money, man. We don't. I'm in it for the fun of it. That's what I'm in it for. You know, I'm no big YouTuber that's making hundreds and thousands of dollars. I ain't making shit. I haven't made a goddamn penny yet because we're not monetized. So the more you view, the more it helps. That's all I'm gonna say, man. And I love you all. Peace. I'm out.